Hello and welcome back to UK Highland Photography here on YouTube, the channel dedicated to helping you to become a better photographer. Today we're going to be talking about the three different kinds of remote controls it is that you can buy for your DSLR. So let's begin. The three different types of remote controls that you can buy for your DSLR are 1. Cable remote controls, 2. Infrared remote controls, and 3. Radial remote controls. Cable remote controls offer the photographer a great deal of reliability due to the nature of cable. However, cable restricts a photographer from working to a certain distance from their camera. The RC201, for example, is a typical example of a cable remote control. It is a basic remote control which I feel that every photographer should have in their bag of tricks. Not only is it a basic remote control, but it also has a locking feature on it, which makes it the ideal choice for those photographers that shoot with long exposures. With the lock mode on, then the photographer does no longer have to hold in the shutter release button on the actual remote itself during the long exposure. The TC252, on the other hand, is a more advanced cable remote control and is aimed more at those photographers that like to shoot time-lapse photography. The TC252 can be used just like a basic remote control, but it can also be programmed to take photographs automatically over a certain period of time. For example, you could always program the TC252 to take, let's say, 99 photographs with a 30-second delay in between each photograph. Now, because of the design of the TC252, then it can be used on many different models of cameras. All you have to do is to buy the correct connecting cable for the camera it is that you wish to use the TC252 with. Infrared remote controls are the cheapest forms of remote controls that you can buy for your DSLR. They work like your TV remote control via emitting a beam of infrared light to your camera. They are very effective when you work with them indoors, but when you work with them outdoors, they become less effective. This is because the sun or other forms of powerful light overpower the weak infrared light coming from the remote control. Also, these types of remote controls don't like cold weather. It appears to be that it's this type of battery that does not like working in cold conditions. Don't ask me why, but speaking from experience, then infrared remote controls and their batteries just don't like working in cold conditions / coldish conditions. Radial remote controls allow the photographer to work away from their cameras at an increased operational range. On a personal note, then I have 2 radial remote controls that I like to work with the most. The first one being the Pixelopolis. Even though the Pixelopolis is the cheaper model of radial remote control on the market, then I still highly recommend it to any photographer out there. It offers superb value for money and has features such as single shooter mode, continuous shooter mode, bulb shooter mode, and a 4-second delay mode. Not only that, but its operational working range is up to 100 meters. Now for my second favorite radial remote control, then that would have to be the Pixel TW282 remote control. It has all the features that you expect to find on the radial remote control, but it also has the ability to change its radio frequency to any of its 99 working channels, which is very useful in the rare case that you experience interference when shooting in the field. The TW282 can also be programmed to take photographs automatically over a certain period of time. So for example, I could program the TW282 to take, let's say, a total of 99 photos with a 2-minute delay in between each photograph. So there you have it, people. There was our introduction into the different kinds of remote controls that you can buy for your camera in photography. Remember to subscribe to our channel, and when you get the time, check out the online shop over at www.ukhighland.com.